Hey guys, this is Gloria. I am back to share with you guys some more projects that I completed with the AliExpress Alinacutle AlinaCraft dies that I was sent in my design team package. So let me first share with you guys the dies that I used this time around. So the dies that I used was this little bunny die right here. It comes with the bunny and the little his little stomach piece as well as some whiskers. So I used that one. I also used this one. This one didn't come in my last design team package, but it did come in one of them. So I used this bow piece right here. I also used this layering die. It looks kind of like a flower to me. And you can definitely make like cattle lilies with this because I've tried it, but I actually don't have that project to share with you guys right now. But if I do it again, then I will definitely share that with you. I also use this one with the little sprigs or little leaf vines. This one with the flowers. This one again. This is a layering card set or layering die set, and I love this one, so I use that one again. I also use the treat box die, and I will give you a little short demonstration on how to put that together. It's super simple. And then I also use the Sun Bunny Loves You die that cuts into your paper. So let me show you guys the projects that I completed. The first things that I did was I used the little bunny die on these little bags, and I thought this came out really, really cute. Now on this one, I popped the bunny up on foam and cut it out and used some felt as the little stomach piece and put a little bow up top. And then I cut this bag using a bag die that I have, and I used some pipe cleaner as the handle, and I thought that came out super duper cute. And on this one, what I did was I cut into the bag with the bunny, and then I layered it in the background with some of this paper right here. And so I used a little heart on the stomach and a little bow on the head, and I did put the whiskers on this one. And I don't know if you can really see the face on here, but the face is on there as well. And then again, I used some pipe cleaner as the holder, and I just put a little bit of tulle up top on both of them. So those are some really cute little Easter project little bags that you can give as little favors or treats to someone. The next one that I did was I created this little mug rug, and I've done this before using these type of layering dies. These are great to make little mug rugs with. And so what I did was I cut out a piece of stiff blue felt, and then I ironed some stiff, what is that stuff called? Like steamer seam. I ironed that onto my fabric before I cut it, and this is the stiff kind, so it's a little bit thicker than the regular kind. It feels almost like felt on one side of it, and then it has a sticky part on the other. So I ironed that down, and then I just took my die and cut this out. You can definitely sew around this if you wanted to, but I wasn't concerned about doing a lot of sewing on this project. So I just hot glued the top piece down to the bottom piece, and then I used that bow that I just shared with you guys on the side, and then put a little pom-pom right there. So it just sits down on your desk or table, and you just put your coffee mug or tea mug on top of this. You can make a set of 4 and give these out as gifts. You know, just wrap them up with some seam binding or some ribbon, and I think that would make a really, really cute gift. So that was another project that I completed. Then here's another project that I completed, and I thought this came out super cute. I was inspired by everyone that is making different things to house ephemera. And so I used the layering die that I shared with you guys, which looks like this right here. And I used the largest one and the next to the largest one, and I just created a front piece with some gold poster board paper, and then I glued my pretty paper on top of that, and then I did the same exact thing on the back side. For the sides, I just measured out the height of this part of the die, and then I scored every ½ inch, and I glued the accordion piece onto the side of it. And for the bottom, I just cut another piece out to fit my bottom, and then I put some heavy cardstock on the bottom as well to hold it, kind of hold it in place. And so this is a little embellishment holder that can hold different embellishments and stuff. And I did put these 2 pink ones down in there and glued them down, but then these other ones are just kind of sitting in there. I haven't really glued them down, but it gives you like separation between, so that you can put like ephemera and stuff like that down in there. You can also put the memory dex cards down inside of here as well. On the front is where I use that flower that I showed you guys, and then these are the little vines. I just cut them in gold paper and glued those on there. And then I used some tulle as my little bow up top. Really, really cute. I'm going to link a lady that I just started following here on YouTube down below. When I saw some boxes and stuff that she made, I was like, oh, I gotta make something like that. So mine's is similar, not the same as what she made. Her boxes are absolutely gorgeous, and she does do tutorials on the boxes that she made. I think she made one to house like cards and envelopes and stuff like that, and she's made a bunch of other ones. So I will link her information down below. So that is what I made with that particular die. I was thinking about putting some Velcro at the top so that it'll stay closed, kind of like this, but then I just left it open because I was like, if you have dimensional embellishments, then you would want to have it kind of open enough so that you can put stuff down in there and be able to pull it out. So that is my little file box for ephemera that I created. Then what else did I do? I made the little gift boxes. I love the way these came out. They are so super pretty. And so I used floral paper as well as some polka dot paper, and I used gold cardstock from either Hobby Lobby or the Dollar Tree. I put a little pearl bling up top on this one, and on this one I used a bow from AlinaCraft store as well. I just cut that out and then put a little pom-pom on top of that, and I think these are so cute. And these little boxes, they're small, but they do hold a lot, and this is what the inside of it looks like. And I thought that I would show you guys how to put this one together. It's super simple, but I know that a lot of times people have questions on how to put the dies together. So that particular die comes with this large piece that you need to cut out twice. It also comes with this little piece right here that kind of looks like a crown to me, but it layers on top of your box. And then it also comes with these words, and one says love, and this one actually has a little tiny heart that's right over here, but I don't have that heart piece, and I did not punch out the little pieces out of here, so forgive me for that. And then this one says sweet day, and you can definitely use these on the box, or you can use them for other projects, but I didn't use it this time around. So what you're going to do is you're going to first put on your little decorative piece, and for this you might want to use a fine tip applicator bottle or something like that to put this piece on, because it is very thin, like the it's a very thin scroll kind of piece, and so you want to make sure that you don't get a whole lot of glue on there. But you're just going to pick one of your pieces, and you can definitely put this on the front and the back if you want, or you can leave it off altogether, or you can use this piece to cut into the top of this. So all I did was just put some glue on there and make sure that I didn't put a whole lot so that it won't ooze out the sides. So that is about it for that piece, if you wanted to use the decorative piece. And then there are score marks here and here, so all you're going to do is just score on those pieces on both sides. Once you do your scoring, all you have to do is just layer one piece on top of the other. That's it. And so for that, I'm just going to use some hot glue because it's quicker. And so I just put hot glue on there, and I'm just going to line it up, making sure that it is not over the score marks on either side. And so that is that. That's pretty much all the glue that you really need to use. I mean, you can, if you want, you can glue this piece to this back piece if you want to, because you can always just open it from the sides, or you can just leave that piece unglued and just kind of, there's score marks up here, and you can score on them if you want to, but what I've noticed is that the box just kind of goes in place once you put it inside of the little slit. So you want to make sure that both of these slit pieces are inside of there. So all I do is I just kind of push it with my hand at the bottom to get that to go over that, because it makes like a rounded kind of piece after you put it in. And so you're going to do the same thing over here. Just kind of push it down and feed it through that little slit, and then you're done. So that is your little box all put together. You can still put a little pearl on there, a bow if you want. You can hang a little tag off of it, and it's just super duper pretty. It's such a pretty little box. So that is how I created these little boxes. Very, very cute. I love this little die, a very cute die. Now, also, my last video, some people had questions about my little project that I completed with my little girl right here, and they wanted to know how did I do the tulle skirt and how did I put this together. And it's simply paper piecing. So I will share with you guys really quickly how I put that together. And thank you so much for all the comments on that video. I do really appreciate it. So this is my pieces that I cut out. So this is the die, and these are the pieces that I cut out. And like I said, it's just nothing but paper piecing pretty much. So whatever you want your skirt piece to be is what you're going to cut out as your main piece. And in this case, I want my skirt part to be this really pretty gold cardstock. Now, I will say for my particular die, and it may not be the same with yours, I did have to use a precision base plate with this for the bottom part. And I also had to put a sheet of paper on there as a shim in order for the skirt part to cut out. I did let Alina know that my die was not cutting properly at the bottom. She thought that maybe my die was not as sharp, and so she's going to send me another one that hopefully will cut out a little better. So if you have a problem with cutting out your girl, just use a shim and make sure that you're using the precision base plate, because this bottom part is a very intricate cut, you know. So anyway, you're going to cut your base piece out of that, whatever you want your skirt part to be. You're also going to need your skin, because this right here is pretty much her skin. And so I just cut out using just a piece of scrap paper. I cut out this piece for her skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and I dropped my glue, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue on there to put that together. Oh, now my glue bottle is sticky. So I'm just going to lay that on top of there. And that's going to be her skin, you know, the top part of her, oh, my fingers are super sticky. The top part of her, her torso. So you're going to layer that on top. And then the next thing, I'm just going to put a little bit more glue under here. And you don't even need this much of her skin, but you know, you just need to make sure that you have this bottom part, her torso part, cut out. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to layer her hair. And so I cut her hair out of black, and it's just going to layer right on top of there. And so let me go ahead and do that. Okay, now everything is sticking to my glue, guys, because I haven't actually used this glue in a long time. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to use that glue. And now it's just sticking to me. So, and it's a wet glue, so it's kind of moving around. But you're just going to layer that right on top of where her hair needs to go. And just like that. Okay. Then the next thing that you're going to do is you need to layer her face. So I cut her face out of a brown cardstock that I have, like a tan kind of color cardstock. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there, and I'm going to layer her face. And her face goes all the way towards the bottom of her head, just like that, in the middle of her hair. So now her face is on. Try not to touch it too much because I have sticky glue on my fingers. So just trying to get it on there but not touch it too much. Okay. Then you need to put on her shirt. Like, you can cut out of, you know, her shirt out of paper. You can cut it out of felt. I cut it out of felt this time. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on my little felt piece. And her shirt just layers right on top. Look at this. Glue everywhere. Sorry, guys. Oh, gosh. This happens, you know, when you try to make a video. So you're just going to layer her shirt just on her just like that. And then that gives you the illusion of her arms being there and her chest and stuff. So you're going to do that. And then the next thing that you're going to do is her little cheeks. So I, you know, cut out another little piece of her face. And I'm just going to put little dots of glue where those little black semicircles are. And that is where I'm going to layer the little dots for her rosy cheeks. Okay. So I just put a little bit of glue there. And then just take these little cheeks out and layer them on top. And see, like I'm saying, it's just paper piecing pretty much. It's just adding paper layer by layer to get the girl to look like what you want her to look like. Okay. So I'm just layering that on top, just like that. And so now she's pretty much put together. So the only difference, the only thing that I did differently, her little shirt is not set up all the way yet, but the only thing that I did differently was I put tulle on her skirt. And her tulle skirt pretty much looks like this. And it's just pieces of tulle that I put together. And I'll show you guys in this piece. So I just took a piece of tulle, however long you want to take it, cut it, and then you're going to fold it in half just like this. And then you're going to take some hot glue. And if you guys are afraid of being burnt, you need to definitely get you those little fingers that protect your, you know, those little sleeves that protect your fingers. Otherwise, just kind of let it cool down just a little bit, and then you're going to just roll it in your fingers just like this, as tight as you possibly can, because that part is not going to be seen. You just want to keep that part together, and you want to make it as tight as you can. You're going to do that as many times as you need to. I believe I did it 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 times, so this will be the 5th time. And then I'm just going to add this to this little cluster that I already have. So I'm just going to take some more hot glue, and I'm going to add that. I just put hot glue right there, and I'm just going to add that to the side. And I want to kind of squeeze it because her torso is not very big, so you got to be able to hide it behind her torso. Okay, so once you squeeze it all together and get it as tight as you possibly can, got glue everywhere, Jesus. Then what you're going to do is you're going to glue all over my little girl. You're going to take your little girl and you're going to hot glue her skirt right to the back of her. Okay, so I'm just going to take some hot glue, put it on the back of her just like this, and then I'm just going to lay her skirt right in the back of her just like that. Okay, and then there's nothing more for you to do except fuss around with her skirt. You can cut it and make it shorter. It's just that I liked it to be kind of spread out off to the sides, past where this gold part is. Okay, and so that's how I like mine. But you can definitely cut this shorter and, you know, make it shorter. But this will be so cute on, you know, a card or a layout or something like that, or even on a dimensional project like the one that I completed. You can also take like a little bow. I have this little yarn bow, and you can take that and you can glue it on her skirt part, or you can glue it on her hair as well. I think I'm gonna glue this one onto her hair, so I'm just gonna add just a little bit of hot glue and put it right there in her hair. And then she becomes a really cute embellishment for any card or project that you may have. So that is about it. That is how I made my little girl that I made for the hair bow holder. This is her right here. And this, I just used a different type of tulle, and I use pink as her little skirt part. And on this one, I use gold. But you can, you know, switch it up however you like. You can use yellow, pink, blue, whatever tulle you want to use. It is just super cute, and I love, love, love this particular die. So that is about it, guys. I hope that helps the people that were asking about it. And if you have any other questions or comments, just leave them down below, and I'll try to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, real quick, Jesus, the Some Bunny Loves You. This is the project that I completed with the Some Bunny Loves You die cut. And it's actually a tin can. This was, you know, it had vegetables in it. I cleaned it out and I altered it. And I think it came out super duper cute. But this is where I used that die, Some Bunny Loves You. And I put a little bit of tulle here, some pom-pom trim right there. And then I just added my little pins to the can. I just, you know, I love doing altered projects, and that is just one of the altered projects that I completed, and I completely forgot. So sorry about that. But now I'm done. As always, guys, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Take care, guys. Bye.